Bakugou was supposed to be a nice guy. Katsuki Bakugou is well known for his quick temper, his arrogance, and his tendency to be rude, to the point of cruelty. What isn't as well known is the fact that Horikoshi's original conception of him was completely different. Bakugou was originally supposed to be a nice, well-meaning guy who accidentally said offensive things without realizing it. He scrapped that idea because he thought it would be too boring and created the Bakugou we know today. Do you think that was a good move? Tsuyu and Hagakure started off as boys. When Horikoshi was first designing Tsuyu Asui and Toru Hagakure, he planned for them to be boys. But when he looked at the roster of Class 1A, he realized that it was super unbalanced. There were only 4 girls and 16 boys. To make progress towards fixing this, he changed these characters' genders. Considering how many people call Tsuyu their best girl, this move didn't go unappreciated. I'm interrupting you guys a little. As you can see, 99% of you guys haven't subscribed to the channel. I'd really appreciate it if you do. Izuku's father will eventually show up. Is Inko Midoriya a single mom? Or is there a father in the picture? While pretty much every scene involving Izuku's family makes it look like there's no dad involved, Izuku actually does have a father. His name is Hisashi, and he has a fire-based quirk. Exactly what he's up to is unknown, only that he's working abroad. While there's been plenty of speculation as to what that entails, the series hasn't provided any answers yet. At a panel at San Diego Comic-Con 2018, Kohei Horikoshi stated that Izuku's father would eventually make an appearance. This means that fans can look forward to at least one mystery being resolved. Ochaka was meant to have Mount Lady's powers. Ochako Uraraka's zero-gravity quirk is a defining feature of her character, but that wasn't always the quirk that Horikoshi had in mind. In his original drafts, Ochako was supposed to have Mount Lady's quirk, gigantification. She also had Mount Lady's hero name and real name, Yu Takeyama. Eventually, that identity was given to the current Mount Lady, and Ochako became the character we know and love today. This change was made because Horikoshi thought gigantification would be too difficult of a quirk for the hero in training to handle. The series has 2 canonically trans characters. My Hero Academia has not 1, but 2 canonically trans characters. The first is Tora of the Wild Pussycats, who is a trans man who is assigned female at birth. In his manga profile, Horikoshi writes that Tora went to Thailand in order to have the gender confirmation surgery. The second is Magna, a member of the League of Villains. While she doesn't present in a particularly feminine way, the series makes it clear that she's a woman. Some members of the League either call her Magna Ne or Big Sis Magna in the dub. Even those who don't use nicknames are still quick to correct people who misgender her. Present Mike was supposed to be a bald old man. Have you ever wondered why Present Mike's headphones say the word Hage? Hage means bald in Japanese, and while Mike's cockatoo-like hair might look like a wig, the few shots of him in the manga with his hair down prove otherwise. So why the random reference to hair loss? Because Mike's original character design was a fat, elderly bald man. Horikoshi decided against that idea on the ground that it'd be too boring. Instead, he decided to base him loosely on an actual radio DJ named Hisashi Yamada and give him a frenetic personality. Midnight was originally meant to be Class 1A's homeroom teacher. Midnight, aka the 18+ hero, was originally intended to be Class 1A's homeroom teacher. While this would have been a dream come true for characters like Mineta, the idea ended up being axed when her design started getting seriously risk. Instead, Eraserhead ended up with the job, but Midnight still has a canon connection to Class 1A. She's actually the person who encouraged Eraserhead to enter the teaching world to begin with. This is depicted in a scene from Vigilantes, not in the main manga. Talking about Class 1A, I have a question. Let's see how many of you can answer as a true My Hero Academia fan. Who is the youngest student in Class 1A? Your options are Izuku, Mezuo, Katsuki, and Asui. Comment below without any cheating. There's been a My Hero Academia cafe in Japan. If you happen to be in Ikebukuro at any time between June 1st and July 18th, You might have been lucky enough to visit the My Hero Academia cafe. At this cafe, fans could order themed meals and drinks like Uraraka Ochaka's Sticky Chewy Zero Gravity Parfait, Izuku's Katsudon, and it's delicious. Why? That's because I made it, All Might's Smash Soda. Guests also get a randomly selected coaster with a character's face and have the opportunity to play arcade games and buy one-of-a-kind merchandise. This isn't the only cafe of this nature. There have been pop-ups all over Japan. No word yet on whether this experience will ever be available in the West, but we can always hope. ectoplasm lost his legs in the line of duty. All Might isn't the only character in the world of My Hero Academia to sustain major, life-threatening injury. Ectoplasm, the teacher at UA, who is best known for his epic final exam battle against Tsuyu and Tokoyami, has been badly injured too. At some point before the start of the series, he lost both legs during a battle with a villain. That didn't stop him from maintaining his hero duties, however. He uses a pair of prosthetic legs in everyday life and swaps them out for lightweight prosthetics when he's wearing his hero uniform. Comment below for part 2. It will come after 50+ comments, so don't stop. And watch Never Seen Facts About Denji from Chainsaw Man.